What's up everybody, the Crap Gamer here, the most compelling game-related YouTuber, and you damn well know it, and I also happen to be the king of all gaming-related media, back with another video, and I know I've been riding the Xbox tip a little bit hard lately, and that's for a good reason. I think Xbox and Microsoft are doing a tremendous job with changing the perception of the Xbox One, and I think that all comes down to Phil Spencer, obviously. Sometimes I see, Xbox fans get a little bit angry because they don't feel like he fights back or Microsoft doesn't fight back enough, and even I've been a little bit guilty of this because I feel like they should stand up for themselves once in a while. But then when you see how the NPDs come out and the tide's turning, you can start to see that people are getting excited by the games and the features and everything that the Xbox One has to offer. And I think that the quiet approach where you just focus on the games and you don't give the enemy ammo is what works best, because what hurt the Xbox One the most was giving Sony the ammo. Sony had an empty gun. Microsoft gave them the bullets. That's how it works. Phil Spencer is denying them the bullets, and so I think Sony's downfall is going to be their whole cocky attitude. In fact, that's like the whole kind of Japanese thing that's gotten Japanese people in trouble throughout history, is that whole cocky kind of attitude, that arrogance, and I can see them starting to do that again, where they just kind of, don't care. They think that people are going to buy their product no matter what kind of crap they shovel out on it, and for the most part, so far that's been true, but now we've seen that they're human. They can lose regular months, not just holiday months. Xbox One versions of the games are the same. It literally the same thing. It's not like anybody's getting anything different. You're playing the same story, the same everything. I just think that this could possibly be the biggest comeback in the history of gaming, because at this point in time, back in, let's see, when was that? E3, leading up to E3, or that reveal in May 2013, from that point, did anybody think that a year and a half into the cycle that the Xbox One would be at 15 million sold? I think people would have thought that you'd been crazy. They probably would have said, hey, you'd be lucky to sell, 3 million. But here we are. The tide's turning, the perception's starting to fade away. It's all coming down to the games and the services, and I think Microsoft is doing the right thing. We could see a soft relaunch come this E3 with a Xbox One Slim with a 1TB hard drive, a slightly lower price, and all these big exclusives. People are going to start opening their minds, and gamers are going to benefit the most from this, because I think that's who really is going to, identify with Microsoft's direction. And even though the PS3 had a pretty good comeback with 4 price drops in 1 year, and they had to do constant exclusives, and games really ran piss poor on that, complete opposite of what the Xbox One does to the PS4, where everything's very comparable. The PS3 I can still specifically remember Skyrim and the orange box and Bayonetta 2, and every Call of Duty ran much worse on the PS3. So it's not a situation like that. They're very comparable, but it's still going to come, going to count on a lot of exclusives from Microsoft in the future. And I think that's what they're building up to. That's what E3 is going to be all about. I'm excited for it. Mark it down. Lock it in. Biggest comeback in the history of gaming. Microsoft is going to do it. They're going to pull it off. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off in the comment section. Rate, comment, subscribe. Rack that shit up. Crap Gamer out.